Dickenberger stated that Cold had mentioned 2 other grinning men who went by the names of Elian and Hunters and Carl Karaoke.
Alien and Hunters and Carl Karaoke.
Oh my gosh, I'm so angry.
Oh, it's getting warm in here.
Oh, Woodrow's daughter, Ivana Dickenberger, mentions in her book.
Probably because of all the pizza that's consumed.
The bread, it just sticks right here.
Oh yeah, because you are inbred.
I don't know much about that lifestyle, so...
But you do know a lot about bread.
Yes, so I thought,
Your version of heaven is just you inbred.
Oh gosh, like a big giant bowl of bread I could just lay in it.
Your heaven is you inbred.
Dude, I don't think Jesus would approve.
You just approved.
I think he would be like, I'll put you in a big bread bowl.
Jesus would be like, but that means that you're going to be inbred. Are you okay? and
then he'll just pop by every now and then and be like, you eating bread? And then he'll pop out. Like,
you'll be so happy. And then one day you'll actually realize what's going on. You'll be like, damn it, Jesus! He'll be like, got you.
I know. He's very funny. He's got the jokes.
Heaven isn't your paradise, it's my paradise. I rip everybody. You burnt.
That would be so mean and hilarious.
I would 100% live there. And I hope to one day.
You hope to.
I hope to. I've heard you describe hell before. I hope that I reach heaven.
I'd rather have the jokes, the pranks, than the hot fire butts. Oh, are you ready for another episode of Fear Juice? Fear Juice. Face your fear and conquer the juice. Do you like when people smile at you? No, it was the quick answer. It's crazy that you hesitated.
I don't like when cashiers smile at me and try to talk to me.
Oh, I hate that.
I don't like when servers smile at me and try to talk to me. Mm-hmm. I don't like when my neighbors look at me or recognize that I do in fact live next to them. I don't like those things.
Yeah, because they're judging. They're just looking and judging.
Or they're just trying to make conversation. They're like, I don't want to make conversation with you.
Well, you're a little introverted in a way.
I just want you to check out my groceries, Kroger lady. I don't care how interesting your day has been. But that's rude. I granted, it is rude. I embrace it.
I don't like it when the cashiers talk about your food. They're like, ooh, granola.
Oh,
have you ever tried granola on yogurt? And it's like, oh, fucking lady, just shut up. Like, we're not friends here. Just bring it through.
So that's bad. What I don't like, though, is when they say you have interesting combinations of things. I don't like that.
How?
I don't like when they say, oh, wow, okay, so you've got some whiskey and some dude wipes. That's an interesting combination. So, true story. In my early 30s, I got divorced. I moved home to be with my parents while I got reset on some things. I really wasn't a drinker up until that time. I began to experiment. I began to experiment. I began to actually drink for the first time. I was trying to figure out whether I like red wine, white wine, whatever else. During this time, when I was doing a fair amount of drinking, I also was getting closer to my niece and my nephew. I had a lot of expendable income. And so, like, they were around all the time, so I would, like, buy them things, right?
Yeah.
I'd be at the store, I'd pick up some gin, I'd pick up some red wine, and then I would see, like, a cute little outfit for my niece.
That's a classic Michael Jackson.
Not thinking about the way it was going to appear. Not thinking about the interesting combination of it. And I would go up to the checkout, and only then, with the smiley, overly interested checkout lady, would I realize, oh, shit. Red wine, gin, vodka, a size 14 infant suit for my beautiful niece.
Certain size.
I don't know what the sizes are. Small girls' clothing. Condoms. Like, it's just super...
You don't wear condoms.
Oh, man. And we went a little too far. No, it's okay. I don't. It's true. Condoms are for sailors. They should.
Filthy.
They go from port to port. But anyway, no.
Geez.
And at times you have an interesting cashier say that they that you have an interesting combination in your cart.
Yeah, well, remember back, I don't remember how long ago it was, but it was the buy 3 things to freak out your cashier.
No, I don't remember that. No.
You don't? So one of them
I
was
think
like...
I don't remember it, but I think I invented it.
You might have.
Red wine, gin, small children's clothing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So your cashier's smiling at you and you don't appreciate that.
No, I don't. No. I don't like random smiles. If you are not a cute girl of legal age but younger than my wife, then I don't like the smiles. Everybody else should not smile.
Mm-hmm. Well, then you're gonna need to get some juice to fuel your fear. You want to combat your fear with the juice before we get into the smiling man.
Oh, so that's my segue.
Yeah.
So today, we're getting into a Michigan product. It's not really a Michigan product. It's good old MGP juice, but done right by Traverse City Whiskey Co. Mm-hmm. Traverse City Whiskey Co. Straight bourbon whiskey, barrel proof. This one happens to be 60.9% alcohol, which, Kira, is what proof?
69 plus 69 is 9, 8, 1, 12, 138.
60.9.
Oh. 121. So
getting into this fear juice, and then we're going to get into apparently something that smiles. Apparently that's the docket today.
Oh.
That's reassuring.
Careful. When you sniff it, don't inhale a lot.
Oh, okay.
Just a nice little sniff, like you're a little prude going in for a little, ooh, that penis smells gross kind of thing. When I'm smelling it,
yeah,
it almost smells like a sugared peach candy off the nose. That's probably that MGP. I always get like a sweet candy off of MGP stuff.
It's a little bubble gummy off the nose.
Yeah. And it's like some spice is back there too.
Probably like a rye spice.
I don't know what it is. Yeah, maybe more like a minty. I don't know, but I'm going to drink it. Ooh, I drink it too fast. Oh, that's great. Hold on. I drink it too quickly, but my initial readings is almost like a pickle would. It's been pickled in some sort of, not a vinegar, but a sweet cucumber with like red onion.
I can't believe you're getting pickle on this. It is...
I'm getting so much pickle.
Deep, dark barrel tobacco.
Tobacco for show.
But it's got this kind of this mature flavor to it. And by mature, I don't mean age. I mean darker flavors, coffee, those kind of things.
You are nailing it. When you were saying age, it almost tastes kind of young.
Exactly.
I kind of think that they put a young liquor in a barrel and burned the barrel while the liquor was in it.
Liquor? Barely knew her.
Ooh. Well, shouldn't be doing that.
Interesting combination. So would you recommend Traverse City Whiskey Co?
I really would. This is very interesting. So although it is MGP, which is still amazing no matter what.
Sure.
With the Michigan climate, it gives a little bit of a twist on the MGP taste profile, I believe. The smiling man. Are you ready to face your fear?
I am ready. I have the fear juice in hand, and I'm ready. Let's do it.
Perfect. Great. So this is about a man called Indrid.
Sure.
Indrid Cold, commonly known as the Smiling Man, is an allegedly humanoid entity.
We had a humanoid last episode.
We did. We love things that look like humans. This nickname comes from the being's tendency to smile at almost everyone that he encounters.
Ooh, see, that's not what I would like.
No.
I don't want people who smile and I haven't flirted with them yet. I don't like that.
Cold has been known to chase children in broad daylight, as well as stand at the side of children's beds and stare at them in the middle of the night.
That's freaky. Is there anything scarier than waking up and having someone staring at you? That's the scary shit. That's what happens when you're a parent and you have a 4 or 5-year-old. You wake up in the middle of the night and they're just staring at you.
It is said that he still visits, guess the state?
Well, it's written up there on the screen. So
West Virginia.
So my question is why does Indrid Cold still visit West Virginia? Why is it specifically West Virginia?
Why not? Because West Virginia holds a lot of weirdos. Okay? They live in the woods. They live in the mountains. They don't have jobs. Weird. Okay.
Well, there's one State of the Union we don't got to worry about subscribers from right there.
I don't want them. I'm joking.
Oh boy. And it was good having a little podcast.
Is there a governor of West Virginia? Like,
You know,
no,
I give her a
that's
chance. I give her a chance to bail out, and she piles on deeper. Does West Virginia actually have law enforcement or a government or hospitals?
No, the answer is no.
Do those people have a governor?
The grinning man, aka smiling man, is reported to be human-like in appearance, which I mentioned earlier, though is commonly associated with UFO activity.
Okay, so he looks like us.
He looks like us, but he's from a UFO.
But he activity in the area, that's what he's associated with. Those are his associates.
Yeah, it's called like unidentified aerial UAP. I don't freaking remember. Something.
Why can't we call them flying objects? Is something offensive about flying objects?
I think it's because we don't want it to be associated with alien. I don't freaking know. I'm not in the government yet.
Didn't we...
When I become president, I will name them all.
Kira 2024. Didn't, though, Biden just release a bunch of, like, alien footage? Because, like, the economy was so bad, inflation was so bad, he's like, I gotta give them something.
I think that was Trump.
Oh.
Wasn't it?
I don't know. Didn't Trump...
It was one of the white ones.
One of the white old men. Didn't Trump say, "Oh, they want my taxes. Diversion. Here's a bunch of unclassified things. Aliens are real."
Yeah.
And then for a minute we're like, "Wow." And then somebody
He's really showing the truth.
and then somebody in the back was like, "Well, what about those taxes?" He's like, "Shit."
And he's like, what about the water in Flint? He's like, gosh darn.
Margot Largo. Someone's getting in all my envelopes in Margot Key Largo.
Marco Largo.
And my Margot Largo accounts are being hacked right now. Everybody wants to see.
He is believed, this grinning man, to be an alien by some. And some people also believed it could be possible that this person is in connection with the Men in Black.
Ooh, okay.
I am so terrified of the Men in Black, honestly.
Of Tommy Lee Jones and Will Smith?
Oh, the show.
Now that Will Smith is a big slapper, you gotta watch your ass.
Yeah.
Any alopecia joke and you're in fucked up territory.
In the smiling man's first sighting, he was described as being over 6 feet tall, wearing a reflective green suit with a black belt.
Ooh, very attractive.
Yeah,
very
like-
in.
He had a dark complexion,
Racist.
small, beady eyes set far apart, almost like a Canadian. He was also described as not having any nose, ears, or hair. Now
So-
that sounds like a Man in Black to me.
So, I don't mean to be on the border of being racist, but darker complexion and not having a nose, who's that sound like? Michael Jackson.
He gave his skin to someone. I should have said that's mean.
Okay, that was weird. He has a disease, Kira.
I know. I tell you that shit.
Did Michael's disease also make his nose smaller and then fucked up looking?
Oh my gosh. So on some like Michael Jackson music video, they wanted to put a fake nose over his nose.
Yeah.
Because of the way he looked.
Because it was messed up looking? Yes.
And he went and he cried and locked himself in the bathroom and was like, they think I'm a monster. Like, poor Michael Jackson.
I'm a monster!
You need your hook. So, Indrid Cold,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
In the second sighting, his suit was said to be blue instead of green.
Ooh.
I think those colors can kind of, teal,
Sure,
right?
sure.
People might not know. People might be colorblind when they're seeing the sky. But this blue suit, it still retained its reflectiveness. He was described as looking perfectly natural with slicked back hair.
He has slick back hair?
Yeah.
I thought he was wearing a suit. How did anyone get a firm look at his back hair?
I am not sure.
The man had slick back hair.
Should it be slicked back, like his hair
No,
slicked
I think
back?
it's just slick back hair. Probably one of the... Oh, okay, so you know how like women wear dresses that have no backs. These reflective outfits that Indrid Cold has have no backs on them.
Who wrote this sentence?
He was described
back hair. I think it's meaning like an Elvis, like how it slicks.
Are you sure?
Well, it looked like slicked back hair to me. So
wow.
There should be a hyphen, I think.
Nope,
Okay.
I don't think so. I think most people, when they see the three words together, slicked back hair, understand that it's like a John Hamm Madman situation, and that it's not that someone has slicked back hair. I'm pretty sure most people understand that.
Oh man, grammar. That's the reason why. All right. He also had a coat with the top 2 buttons unbuttoned. David, just like you.
I'm inbred colding right now.
Oh my gosh. And your pants are lighter than the coat, but still the same material.
In case I want to go for a run at night, of course.
So you get the breeze through your balls. Okay, perfect. Also, he's described as being quite tan, though not dark, and looking like any normal human being.
I think there's a lot of focus right now on his skin color, and it's 2022. You're not allowed to do that.
I mean, I don't know. Why is he smiling? That's what I don't care what his skin looks like. I want to understand what's so funny. Or else why is someone smiling?
I don't know. I guess we're going to find out here with these eyewitness accounts.
Indrid Cold was first seen on October 16th, 1966. The year you were born. When 2 boys, Martin Mouse Munoz and James Jimmy Yanchitis.
Yeah, he was afflicted by Yanchitis for most of his life.
Yankitis in New Jersey. I don't know. So Mouse and Jimmy.
I think it's Mouse and Yimmy if they're from Jersey.
Oh yeah, Yimmy.
Mouse and Yimmy.
Mouse and Jimmy were walking on 4th Street when they saw a surreal figure standing near a fence.
Okay.
As they walked closer, the figure was a tall, bald man wearing a green metal suit.
With slicked back hair.
It was slicked back hair. And he was staring right at them.
What?
With a giant fucking smile.
Okay, that's that cashier from Kroger.
Yeah.
Right there.
She's like, you forgot your ex.
And have you seen my back hair? You seen it?
It's slicked back just for you. Oh, gosh.
Blue hair up top, slicked back hair on the back.
Hey, you know what? One day I'm going to have the blue, purple hair. And it's going to look freaking amazing on me.
On you, not on her.
Let's hope that I live to see that day.
Well, you're probably not with the way you drink.
Hey, I like to have fun. I like to have fun here. Ooh, that's so good. Traverse City Whiskey Co. It is like a cigarette almost. Like a good one.
A deep, dark one.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
Because we're talking so much about dark skin tones, I feel like it's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Dark ketones. That's how I got syphilis.
The man began to chase them. What the heck? Okay, a smiling chasing man, okay? Yeah. Mouse and Jimmy ran away.
Yimmy.
Until they got away.
Get away till you got away.
There you go. And then Yimmy nudged me and said, "Who's that guy standing behind you?" I looked around, and there he was behind that fence. Just standing there, he pivoted around and looked right at us. Then he grinned a big old grin. And I'm assuming that's what Mouse said. To
Yimmy.
To Yimmy in a police report.
Oh, yeah.
The boys would only recall the more frightening details of their encounter later on. The man in the green suit was unusually tall, had unnatural facial features such as the lack of ears and a nose.
Michael Jackson.
And there was a UFO sighting also reported around this area.
No.
At that same time. Men in Black right there.
I think that Mouse and Yimmy experienced a little inbred. A little inbred cold.
So, same year, 1966. But this is in West Virginia. Where were the boys?
They were in New Jersey.
New Jersey. All right, November. Same year, 66. In West Virginia. Woodrow Dickenberger. Is that a real name?
Yeah, it's his real name.
Wood Dickenberger.
Woodrow.
Woody Dicken.
Does it say Woody? It's Woodrow Dickenberger.
Yeah, but you know his friends didn't call him fucking Woodrow.
Baby, it's 1966. It's about 3 years before I was born. I have no idea.
Woody Dick. That's what his fucking friends called him. You know that shit. Woody Dick.
That's not what it says there. It says Woodrow Dickenberger.
Okay. Well, he was a sewing machine salesman living In West Virginia.
Sure.
He was returning from a business trip when he had to stop to adjust a snowing machine. A
snowing machine.
Sewing machine.
He's a snowing machine salesman.
So he had to stop his car because he's like, shit, the sewing machine back here is all effed up.
It's 66 though, so at 66, I'm assuming the snowing and the sewing machines are kind of big.
Yeah.
Then.
Oh yeah, they're probably like jostling.
Like back in the day, computers were like the size of our whole house, so a sewing machine was easily the size of like an F-350.
Oh gosh.
Easily. He's towing it behind his Caprice Classic. It's in a big old trailer. It jostles. He says, "Hey."
A trailer connected to his Caprice Classic.
That's that snowing machine back there. I gotta check that out.
I guess that's a West Virginia
I gotta
thing.
adjust.
I will never put a trailer in my Caprice Classic.
Back in the 66s, it was very common.
Well, he fixed his little machine,
Yep.
got back in his car, started driving again on the road, and noticed there were some lights ahead of him.
And that's when he put away his flask and put a breath mint in his mouth.
Exactly. Well, this is West Virginia. They all do that. And he thought the lights were police officers. So he did stop.
Yep.
But he discovered, what the heck? These lights, they don't belong to a friggin' car.
Who do the lights belong to?
They belong to what was an aircraft that looked like a kerosene lamp chimney.
What is a kerosene lamp chimney?
Only people in West Virginia know. I have no idea.
Is that a chimney on a fireplace? Nope. Must be a chimney on my kerosene lamp.
Dickenberger said that a man stepped out and approached his truck. So from this aircraft.
From the kerosene lamp chimney light flashing aircraft.
Yeah, you got it. You down pat.
Yeah.
He looked perfect. Oh, I gotta do it in my accent. Hold on.
You have a West Virginia accent.
I have a West Virginia accent. He looked perfectly natural. Oh, that's New Jersey. Hold on.
Close enough.
He looked perfectly natural and normal as any human being.
But what is normal these days?
True. That's kind of offensive that he said that. His face looked
like... He
like...
said it on an interview. He's on TV a day after the encounter.
All right, so West Virginia, they don't have much going on. So they're like, let's talk to this drunken hillbilly, all right? And it's on WTAP TV the day after he encountered this giant chimney.
He's not drunken. We're drunken. He's a sewing machine salesman.
Oh.
He's selling sewing machines.
And you don't think he's drinking?
Point Kira.
Blame
Continue.
me.
Continue.
Right? So he said on this interview that this being that came off of this aircraft looked perfectly natural and normal as any human being, which is very freaking rude, but that's fine. His face looked like he had a good tan, a deep suntan.
Yeah, spend time on the beach? Much?
He was not too dark,
Working hard, or are you hardly working?
but it was just like he had been out in the sun a lot and had a good tan.
Oh, man. So he's cute.
Really describing.
He's going to town on this
That's
description,
West
for
Virginia
sure.
for you. His hair was combed back straight, and it was...
Hold on. His hair was combed straight back. So he's got a straight back, and the hair on the back was combed. There it is again. There it is again.
Yeah.
Combing your back hair, a thing.
It is. It was dark brown, and he seemed to have a good, thick head of hair.
Sure.
His eyebrows, his face, his features were very normal. I don't believe that he looked any different from any other man that you would meet on the street.
Fair enough.
But he wasn't normal. Dickenberger said he had a large grin and kept his arms folded with his hands up under his armpits.
No. But smile while you're doing that. That's freaky deaky. That's freaky deaky Dutch right there. I'm
You know what? But that's put your arms in your armpits.
Nope. I'm good.
Like
I'm
your
already...
armpits hold your hands in place, and you can just kind of.
But why is he smiling? Hi, Dickenberger. I don't like it.
Okay.
I don't like it.
And though he spoke to Dickenberger, his smile never moved. He spoke telepathically.
Okay, so that is not normal.
That isn't normal. So it makes me wonder if aliens think that smiling is a sense of, hi, I come in peace, right?
Right. It's a way to dupe the people. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like when Chris Hansen is at those homes and they lure the guy in and he never comes empty-handed. The guy that's coming for the kitty comes with pizza or soda or beer. That's his version of smiling. See, I'm friendly. I brought pizza. Maybe you'll take your pants off. This is the alien version of taking your pants off. Smiles.
I hope not. He asked me to roll down the window on my right-hand side of my truck, and I done what he asked.
Roll down. Oh, sorry. Roll down your window. Because
Is it
telepathically.
ventriloquist? Oh,
Yeah. Roll down your window. Roll it down. How does he know it wasn't just doing like a ventriloquist act?
weird. And the man stood there and he first asked me what I was called. I know he meant my name, so I told him. When I told him my name, he said he was called Cold.
I'm Dickenberger. I'm cold. Oh, you're cold? No, I'm cold. Well, you look like you're actually cold in this position. Are you sure you're not cold? My name is Cold.
That's, like, yeah, point you.
Point me.
The man asked, why are you frightened? Then he said, don't be frightened. We wish you no harm. We mean you no harm. We wish you only happiness. This was Dickenberger and the world introduction to the entity known as Indrid Cold.
Ooh, that's exciting. Very exciting.
Dickenberger stated that Cold revealed he was from the planet Lanulos in the galaxy of Ganymedes.
It just sound like made-up words. Lanalos? Ganymedes?
Yeah. It's like
I'm from the planet Licky Licky. From the galaxy Gicky Mickey. Dicky Dicky.
Dickenberger reported his encounter to the Parkersburg police. By the next day, the media frenzy surrounding the story took off, and Dickenberger agreed to be interviewed on live TV by WTAP, which is when he was saying all those things.
Right. So
I was telepathically talking to you.
People are buying into this story. They want to hear more Dickenberger.
Oh, yeah. Put that in that burger. Taking part in the interview were members of the state police representatives of the Wood County Airport, the Parkersburg Police, and a representative from the Wright-Patterson Air Force Base in Dayton, Ohio. For 30 minutes, the men peppered him slightly, Dickenberger, with questions about the strange encounter. After the interview aired, others came forward with claims that they had also seen a figure matching Dickenberger's description of Indrid Cold.
Wow.
One man reported that a man matching Indrid Cold's description tried to flag him down, but he was too afraid to stop.
I would be too.
Oh my gosh, yeah, no. Some guy actually, when I was in Detroit...
Don't be afraid.
He was flagging me down. This was years and years ago. I want to say
Quick question. Was he white?
2010, 2009, probably.
That's not an answer to that.
I'm not going to answer that question. And he's like chasing down the road, and I'm like, I am not stopping.
That's what Indrid Cold did to those kids from Jersey. He chased them down the road.
Yeah, well, there was no street light. Like, you can't stop in the middle of Detroit.
What was he wearing? Did he have slicked back hair?
No, he had
You might have had experience with Indrid Cold.
I could have, yeah.
Was he dark? So he had a tan skin.
But not too tan.
Not too tan. He had slicked back hair. And you had an encounter with him.
Yeah. That's crazy now that you
Where were his arms? And what did this look like right here?
He was smiling.
Oh! Indrid Cold sighting.
He could be.
Right here.
Oh, man, that's crazy.
Wow.
Other people claimed to see lights and fluttering vehicles on the road Dickenberger said he stopped to talk to Cold on. And several witnesses reported that they had seen Dickenbrother stopped on the road talking to a man on the same road.
Typo. Just typo. Dickenbrother's kind of funny though.
Okay, so other people actually said that they saw Dickenberger talk to this man while they were driving by.
Yeah, so this is a legit encounter.
Oh my.
They said we saw the lighted vehicle. We saw Dickenberger. We know Dickenberger. He's talking. Dickenbrother. We saw Dickenbrother talking to him.
For the next 3 weeks, newspapers in the area ran stories about Dickenberger's claims and the claims of others. News coverage eventually died down, but Cold's visitations continued. Dickenfingers reported he was visited often by the strange grinning man over the course of the next month.
Sure.
There are so many typos in this. All right, eventually, Dick and Sider's family said they, too, had seen Cold and other strange things.
Oh, wow. Couple typos there.
There's so... Wow, that's crazy. It must have been a Dickenberger's fucking fault.
Oh, man. Good thing that we didn't have a little typo of Dick and sister. Dick and sister. Barely knew her.
Thank you, Traverse City. Is wonderful. It is young tasting, but it's not off-putting.
Right. Honestly, I know most of these are 5 to 6 year. I think if it's 6 year, they would have age stated it. Maybe it's a blend. But even if it's a solid, just 5 years old, it's good.
Yeah.
Is it worth the price? Maybe not, but that's sort of the market right now.
It is, and it's Traverse City. Come on, like what other whiskeys do you got in Michigan, right?
Exactly.
You gotta do it.
You have a bunch. You have like Valentine, you have like Journeyman, you have Mammoth, you have
I'm not a fan of Valentine's.
2 James.
Oh no, it's the 2 James I don't like. I do like Valentine's.
Yeah, I was gonna say Valentine's is literally
Mary Pingree.
Tits. Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, so all these people say, yeah, I've seen Cold and other Dickens stuff.
Sure, let's do it.
All right. Naturally, the media attention given to the story brought locals to Dickenberger's house, hoping to get a glimpse of Cold. Mm-hmm. The attention, as well as the scorn and ridicule, led Dickenberger to seek medical attention. Should be Dickenberger's.
It should be. That's also not a typo.
Okay. His physician gave him a clean bill of health and found no evidence of chemical imbalance or disruption.
So they literally, this thing was popular. Mm-hmm. Interviews on TV, interviews on the radio. Eventually they said, hey, even though there's eyewitness accounts, we need to make sure this guy's not crazy. Mm-hmm. So they actually have him see a physician, clean bill of health. He's not crazy.
Okay.
So with eyewitness accounts, he's not mentally unstable. This really happened.
So Dickenberger also wrote a book about these visits, and nothing good came from him recounting this encounter.
Really?
Yeah. The family received years of harassing phone calls and blamed lost jobs and friends on Dickenberger's tales of Indrid Cold. Dickenberger suffered from painful headaches and depression, and eventually his wife divorced him.
Wow.
Well, I mean, everyone divorces.
Didn't Indrid Cold say you have nothing to be afraid of when it comes to me? Everything's cool.
Yeah, so do you think
Turns out aliens are fucking liars. Because his whole life devolved after that point. Mm-hmm. Aliens are full of shit, man.
Yeah, agreed.
He said, hold on. I'll go back to my notes here. Indrid Cold said... why are you frightened? Don't be frightened. I wish you no harm. We mean you no harm. We wish you only happiness.
That's something that the devil would say.
Wish you only happiness? Look how this story turned out. Indrid Cold. Not happiness at all.
No. So much sadness and turmoil and other stuff.
Very upset right now with the alien population.
Yeah, they shouldn't have lied.
They lied right to his face.
After years of living somewhere else, Dickenberger moved back to the Mineral Wells area before his death in 1990 at the age of 74.
Okay.
While he never recanted his statement, he never spoke of them again.
So he's sticking to his guns, but he's like, you know what? I've already said everything I gotta say.
F you.
They said they brought me happiness. So far, this has brought me nothing but unhappiness. I'm just not talking about it anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Since then, Dickenberger's account has lingered, propelling Indrid Cold into the realm of the rural myths and legends, as well as into tales of the creepy and unknown. I feel a little bad for Dickenberger.
Dickenberger, he was wrong place, wrong time. Also wrong career, because selling sewing machines house to house, not a great option.
Not great.
Thought he was doing the right thing. Pulled over for the lights. Thought it was the police. Mm-hmm. Turns out it was an encounter. Did the wrong thing by sharing that with the public.
Yeah.
Just like Trump did with Margot E. Largo.
Margot E. Largo.
Margot Largo.
Well, there is another sighting.
Let's do it.
During the same period as Dickenberger's initial encounters with Cold, the Lilly family from West Virginia, again, so still in the same state, they had been reporting poltergeist activity in their home, such as diamond-shaped lights. So I don't know, is that like an orb? How big is this diamond?
Well, it can't be very fuzzy or whatever because it's diamond shaped, right? So they have a distinct shape to it.
Yeah, maybe clear lines, edges, no one knows. The Lily's daughter, Millivan, was sleeping one night and awoke to see a man standing over her.
That's the scariest shit ever.
Oh gosh, yeah. I mean, okay, you're a girl, sure. To have my mom stand over me, fine. A freaking weird man.
No, not cool. Not cool at all.
All right, here's Millivan. Sorry.
Ready?
It was a man, a big man, very broad. I couldn't see his face very well, but I could see he was grinning at me. He walked around the bed and stood right over me. I screamed again and hid under the covers. When I looked again, he was gone.
So, the Lily's daughter. Mm-hmm. Lily's is the last name.
Yep.
Her name is Millivan. Mm-hmm. Millivan Lily.
Millie Lily. Yeah.
Yeah, Millivan Lily.
Millie Vanilli. You fucking bitch. It wasn't real, was it?
No, it really is the Lily's family. And her name was Millivan. Millivan Lily.
Millie Vanilli.
There's nothing funny about Millivan Lily.
You
Millivan Lily.
chode.
Blame it on the rain that was falling. Millivan Lily.
That's like they're not good songs, Blame on the Rain.
Oh, they have good songs.
Yeah. And girl, you know it's true.
Boop, boop, boop.
Ooh, 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 I love you. All right. Well, after Millie Vanilli's.
Millivan Lily. It's different. It's not Millie Vanilli. It's Millivan Lily.
Is that real?
Yes, it's real. Look it up.
Okay. All right, David. Your stupid jokes that you got. I think you're like a fucking carrot head. What's his name again?
Carrot Top.
Carrot Top.
Comedian.
You're a carrot head.
Really muscular, very ginger, which makes him scary.
Very fucking. He's the original melon head over there.
He's the original Indrid Cold.
All right. So it is commonly believed. So I'm gonna wrap this up. Okay.
Yeah. Let's do it.
It's commonly believed that Indrid Cold may be an alien entity and is supported by its close connection with UFO activity and with Dickenberger sightings.
Sure.
It's also said that by Dickenberger, this grinning man is in fact a species of aliens with multiple grinning men.
So inbred, also known as Indrid Cold, is not the only one. Indrid Cold is not the only grinning man.
Correct.
Fair enough.
There has to be more. I didn't know. So Dickenberger stated that Cold had mentioned 2 other grinning men who went by the names of Elian and Hunters. You have
Go ahead, read them.
Carl Karaoke.
So hold on. Alien and Hunters and Carl Karaoke.
Yeah. Yep. You dick.
His name is Alien and Hunters.
Why are you laughing at your own joke?
Because it's funny.
Oh my gosh, I'm so angry.
Oh, it's getting warm in here.
Oh, Woodrow's daughter, Ivana Dickenberger, mentions in her book. That's not real.
Her name is Ivana Dickenberger? I want a Dickenberger?
Is this whole story true?
Yes, it's very true. Ivana Dickenberger is Dickenberger's daughter.
Yep, and she wrote a book, apparently.
Yep.
That she thinks that Indrid Cold might also be Valiant Thor.
Fair enough.
Valiant Thor, who may have presented himself as Indrid Cold to the Dickenberger family, appeared to Howard Menger's UFO convention in Hybrid, New Jersey in 1957. Also, Valiant Thor did a ton with the Pentagon stuff.
Well, that
This is for another time.
is for another time. And this was Indrid Cold.
And Ivana Dickenberger and fucking
Carl Karaoke.
Carl Karaoke.
And Alien and Hunters.
Elian and Hunters. Fucking asshole.
So, sources. We took a lot of this from cryptids.fandom.com, Indrid Cold, and from local lore, Woodrow Derenberger and the Legend of Indrid Cold by Liz Carey.
His name isn't even Dickenberger? Oh my gosh. You had so much fun with this one, didn't you? I can't trust you. You know how many times I said Dickenberger?
A lot. And do you know what his daughter's name is? Ivana.
Ivana
Dickenberger.
Dickenberger. She wants both. Well, everybody, I hope that your fear has been conquered with this juice today, presented by Traverse City Whiskey Co.
Not presented. Not sponsored. Literally not sponsored by Traverse City Whiskey Co.
But still, go get it. And then tell us about it. And then give us some of yours.
Fair enough.
Bye. We should do, how's a scary sign off? Keep your dick in your burger. Don't put your dick in a burger. It might hurt.
Watch out for alien and hunters. Keep your eye out for girl karaoke.